ready all the same. Day 30. The prompt is violin. Welcome to Inktober with myself. Prompt is violin. I didn't want to do a violin, and also I don't have many pictures of violins in my reel. I like to be a bit creative. So I'm doing something else, but it's still musical. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Hello! I'm doing something a bit different. Like, Lisa, you're saying that rhinoceros prompt has stumped you guys. Yeah, that stumped me too. I was like, what do I do? And then I did this cool, like, cultural mask. And now this violin one, I don't really like doing obvious stuff. So, I'm doing something a bit different, which is good, and I think it will look nice. We'll see. I don't have very long, so I've got to rush off to get my sciatica massaged. So I'm hoping I can squeeze this in. A different instrument. This person I saw playing an instrument very impressively. Hi Lauren as well, nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Sorry I took a bit longer. I was doing laundry, having a shower, and then I put some clothes on that I haven't worn in ages. I put on some leggings, which is not very appropriate for wearing outside in Japan, but I'm pregnant and I'm not really in the mood for caring whether or not people can see the curvature of my bottom and my maternity pants VPL. They're just going to have to deal with it and consider it a sight worth seeing. But I've got to be comfy for the massage. I put on a t-shirt which is kind of small, which is fine because it's just underneath and it makes me feel snugged up. That's fine. But then I've put on a jumper, so that's sweater to Americans. I've put on a jumper, which I thought was big, and it kind of is big. But apparently my stomach is much bigger, so I've put it on. It does not cover my bottom like I thought it would, and it does not have any looseness around my stomach. So I look squeezed in like a little duck, which is kind of cute, but also very funny, I think. So I think they're going to be quite shocked because they normally see me wearing quite nice clothes and they usually see me wearing dresses and stuff. You know what? I might have to change out into a dress. I might have to if this finishes early enough, I'm going to quickly put a dress on and then a cardigan because actually I'm a bit restrictive. Ay. It's quite funny. Yeah, attractive with all the sarcasm. It's quite something. And my hair's wet and I don't have much makeup on. Well, actually I've only got a little bit to cover my under eyes, literally the smallest amount. So, yup. That's me. I definitely have to change my clothes. Let me see. This is a t-shirt. I'm trying to layer it up with a bit of care so I don't make the colours blend together. So watercolour first, as I've been doing generally, apart from that one that took forever yesterday. I was not in the mood for that. Personally don't care what I wear and don't wear makeup at all. That is fair enough, Lauren. Which is why I don't care that my hair is wet today and I don't care that that I don't have makeup on. But I do care that I live in a society that will be very shocked by my bottom. I do care a little bit. In many ways I don't, and I think they need to get over it. But in other ways I live here. I live in this area. So I'll try and be a little bit responsible with the voluptuousness of my derriere. You get me? Because it is quite the one these days, as I'm sure you can imagine. As someone who has gained 12 kilograms, who has gained 2 stone, I'm sure you can picture the size of my bottom, which was already quite the one. Your hair's also wet right now. Right. So when I did the kimono, well, not kimono, but yukata wearing ladies, I did them in just 20 minutes. I don't know how I did it. So let's see if I can do this lady in as little time. Can you see what instrument she has? So the prompt was violin. It's not a violin, but can you tell? Let me know if you've worked it out. Just 5 or 6 minutes in so far. She was in Kobe and she was singing French songs, and in wonderful French actually. Not that I know French, but I know she was speaking wonderful French. In the European area of Kobe. Kobe is just such a great city. I love it. An accordion, yeah, she's got an accordion. Her legs are a bit pinkily showing through here, so let me see if I can convey that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And I can add some white and things thereafter. Yeah, I'm going to put a dress on. If for nothing else, guys, I'm restricted right now. Oh, I feel very strange. Okay. This is her hand on the accordion. I'm not too stressed about that looking whatever perfect is. There we go. And her other hand is over here. Try and give her some fingers. A few fingers here. And a thumb here. There you go. That's enough for me. You know how I feel about perfection. And a little bit of shadow under her neck. I hope you're picking up some tips here. You can layer up your watercolor. You can remove your watercolor, depending on your paper choice. Yeah, you can add some details for faces and things. Look at that. You don't even have to do much. I know it does take a little bit of practice and stuff, so I'm not trying to say if you can't do it, you're rubbish. I'm just trying to get you to recognize the skills you have. We've got one more left, okay? We've got one more left I'm going to do this afternoon. So in a couple of hours. And it's going to be from Lake Yogo, which you've been to with me if you've come on tours and things, live stream tours, that is. So I hope you like it. I think it's quite a special one to finish. It's got a vibe that you would like, I think. Lisa, you might even be able to imagine what it is I'm going to do. You'll definitely recognise it. Right, she's got a hat on. Just going to get her hair in there. And then I'm going to dry the brush a little bit. I'm going to dry it in, let me see if I can separate it a little bit. Separate a little bit and see if I can pull that down to make her hair wispy. So while that black bit is wet, there you go, I can give her a wispy fringe there, which I think looks pretty good. Just highlight this a little bit on the outside, give her some kneecaps, and just going to add a little bit of water to make that blend a little bit. There we go, but I can use colouring pencil as well. I don't need to stress too much. The accordion bits in the middle. Just gonna do this. Kind of muddy something, so I've got it's kind of greyishness. A little bit of shadow. Yeah, not too much care, just yeah, it is what it is. And then there seems to be, the accordion seems to be made of 1,000 notes here. So let me chuck a bunch of notes in. And over here, it seems to be made of a bunch of keys. Okay, and there we are. I can use some colouring pencil for the extra details. She's got a glorious pink hat on. So let me give her her glorious pink hat. I think that black has dried just enough for me to get away with doing it right now. She was very stylish in the coolest of ways. I was trying, when I put on this outfit this morning, I was trying to find an outfit that would allow me to do a face painting on my stomach later. It's not this one. It's not working. I have to change. I have to change. I don't know if you caught the end of the last video, but if you could go and check out my YouTube shorts, I'd be really grateful. Just go and have a little watch and a like of them, just so they can get a bit more reach, because some of them have got next to no reach whatsoever. And they're nice. So please do check them out if you can. I would really appreciate that. Well, at the moment, this accordion is hanging on by thin air. So, and my other videos as well. There's lots of good videos. So please do have a little look. All your comments and likes and shares and things really do send things far. It would mean a lot to me. And you never know who in turn it will make it reach. So please, please. She looks quite nice, I think. I quite like painting people in blocks first. Everybody always thinks you have to draw a picture of your people before you colour them, but you don't. You just don't. Right. Ooh. A lady from Japan being French, a British lady living in Japan using German pencils. It's all go today. It's all go. Right. Brush pen to do the outline while that's drying. That's been my method, hasn't it? An outline that shows I'm here and I want to be seen, but I don't care if you think I'm straight or wonky. That's what I've been going for on all of them. With an old pen that we're lucky is making it through this Inktober. Inktober day 30. Prompt violin. I didn't want to be so obvious, so just copy the prompt. So here we are doing an accordion lady. Black outline now. Oh, she's got little red lips. Let me sneak those in with a paintbrush, just because I think it might be more delicate. Yeah, that looks nice. Sometimes the pencil is not enough. There's a microphone in front of her, but I'm going to leave the microphone out because of my artistic license. Here you are. Here's yours. You've got one more left to watch as well. Nice. I hope you have a nice day of it. Watching the others. Now, do I have a sharpener anywhere? Sharpener. Ooh, I do. I might sharpen up my white pencil. This is the first time any one of these pens has been sharpened. I think that's not dry yet though, so I won't go in there yet. Let me do a black outline. Maybe I'm not going to outline her skin and stuff. Maybe I'll just outline the objects. Sometimes when you outline people, it can suddenly go a bit wrong, especially hands. So I'm just gonna serving suggestion that, like, hint at some lines, and I'll just do her clothes, I think. For the most part. And then you can use this to emphasize the instrument, which is the point of the piece, isn't it? And I will just say, for anyone that's been watching, if you feel so inclined, I do have Buy Me a Coffee. So if you feel like supporting the things I've done and you've learned something or whatever, then please do consider leaving a little bit on Buy Me a Coffee if you like. And a big thank you to everybody who supports me in any of the ways in which you do. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Tagging and sharing, liking, commenting, turning up, monies, anything. You know what? I might need to do a bit of her hand actually. It does look a bit strange without. There we go. She's got a hand. And this one can have a hand. It can go wrong, but I think I'm confident enough. Right, a little bit of ink has blended over there. Seeing if I can erase it. Just smudged a little bit. Let's get her eyelashes and eyebrows in. I can make her hair a bit more wispy here. And some nostrils. People often think you need to draw a line for the bridge of the nose. You don't. You can get away with just nostrils, actually. If you look at people directly on, often you can't really see what type of nose they've got. So, yeah, just nostrils. That's my top tip for that one. Just nostrils is fine. Get little kneecaps in there. Okay, nice quick one again. That's good. The next one I think will be the full 30 minutes. I want to put a bit of love into that last one. Sometimes it doesn't need all the extra love though, so don't feel pressure. And then there's kind of white design on the inside of her hat. Ponkin the Daegu is really going for it in the other room. White design on her hat. Let's make this shine a little bit. There we go. A little bit of texture up there in her shirt. I think it looks cute. It looks nice. Most impressive work rate. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much, Gregory. Nice to see you. KJ at 2-4. There we go, guys. 18 minutes. That's all right, isn't it? Day 30. Day number 30. Violin. Thank you so much. Let me show you the reference picture I used. I've cut her out of the background that's more complicated. Here she is. There we go. Does not look dissimilar. So, see you later for the final one at some point. I think I might be doing it on the time zone of the people that have been watching so far. Although, Gregory, you must be tired. You were up late. And thank you so much, guys. See you in a while, my crocodiles.